Uh, my opponent's claims were the inequality of laws and benefits given to heterosexual married couples, and how they were going to legalize it across the whole U.S., and that no federal government decision was made. No federal government decision doesn't mean that, like, I don't know, there's these things called enumerated powers, and they're leaving. It doesn't mean that they didn't make a decision, but they made a decision by not doing anything. They're leaving it up to the individual states so that they can better grasp what each state and the people in that state view. Because our whole goal in government is, even though we might think that everyone should be able to marry each other, if that's not the view of the people in the state, if that's not the view of the people in the U.S., then it shouldn't be in federal law. Because that's what our government's based off of. My opponent refuted claims of biblical speaking and specifically Genesis 2:22 through 24, lying with marrying a woman and lying with a man. These claims are they're from the Bible, and they didn't know anything. They didn't have any debates on gay marriage because it wasn't a thing back then. They weren't going to get married. It was all a thing of secrecy. And the arguments brought up in the opponent's books, the books of research they found, were all strong arguments against it that are using information from now that they didn't have back then. So it's not like they would have thought, oh, in the future someone's going to be thinking about this. But to come back to it, I do not believe, I believe that marriage is still based on procreation, because families are, and marriage and why gays want to marry is they want the benefits, and they want to be a family, and they want to be all that together. But marriage has been an institution much longer than the United States, and any laws relating to marriage merely recognize or relate to the institution that's been going on for a long time. So the government can't really say, oh, now marriage includes gays and everyone. And but I mean, I guess they want to change religion, is what they're saying. They're trying to change the definition of the Bible. A big goal was, sorry. Lastly, also again, in the polls that my opponents failed to look at, the religious breakdown in America is about 78.4% some type of Christian, either Protestant, Catholic, Mormon, Jehovah's Witness, and 4.7% are other, Jewish, Buddhist, Muslim, and Hindu. In Christian religion, gay marriage is not, gay marriage is not, is a sin. And in Judaism is also, because it's in the Old Testament, which is the Bible. Buddhism has no stance on it. I got that from Pew Research. Lastly, the family unit and creating a family when getting married would have to, for gay couples, would have to come from adoption clinics or some other like seed implantation thing. But unless there's like biological links in the blood, it says it limits the how far the child can go in its life. But there's but since this is not an act yet, all the effects on the children by being adopted by gays and others, gays and bisexuals and transgenders, we do not know the effects on the children in long term, like the nature versus nurture.